Happy Halloween and welcome to It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Or I'm Loki.
And I'm Sylvie. And is that weird?
Yeah, you get married, you become the same person. We're just variants.
We're variants.
So welcome to Tricked or Treated with Whiskey. This is the second year we've done this. We changed it up a little bit this year. We have a die, and the roll of the die will determine what we have to tell you about these blind whiskeys.
Yes, and so I picked Chad's whiskeys. He does not know what's in them, or should I say Loki's? And he chose mine, so let's throw the rules up on screen so they know what we're doing.
So if either one of us rolls a 1, we have to guess the proof within 4 points. That's plus or minus. If we get it within that range, that gets us 10 points. If we get it exactly, that's 20 points.
If we roll a 2, we have to guess the age within 2 years. If you guess within 2 years, that's 10 points. And if you guess the exact age, that's 20 points.
A roll of the 3, and you have to guess the mash bill. If you give the lion's share of the mash bill, you get 10 points. If you can guess the secondary grain as well, that's another 10 points.
If you roll a 4, you have to guess the price at MSRP. If you're within $8, you get 10 points. If you hit it on the nose, you get 20.
If you roll a 5, you have to guess the distillery. If you just go ahead and guess it, that's 20 points. If you need a clue, well, that'll just get you 10 points.
And the roll of a 6 is a wild card.
That's right, Sarah, a wild card. Now, if you roll a 6, you have 3 choices. You roll the die again. If you get between a 1 and a 2, you can take your pick. So any of them, 1 through 5, you can do those.
If you roll a 3 or a 4, it's name your pick, where you get to choose one of our barrel picks and test the other person with it.
And if you roll a 5 or a 6, it's going to be whiskey trivia. So say you roll a 1 and you have to guess the proof. Well, if you get that wrong, you go into the hot seat. You roll again, say you get age. If you get the age wrong, your turn is over. No points for you.
Mm-mm. So in all fairness, you do get 2 turns and multiple chances within each turn to get more points.
That's right.
And what I just realized is that pleather is very squeaky.
It's a little squeaky.
So be prepared for that while we go through
I'm
this.
already prepared. Okay, Sarah won the roll of the die, so she'll be going first.
Let's see what we get. A 5. Ooh, name my distillery. Okay.
Okay, here's my strategy for the whiskeys that I picked for Sarah. I'm gonna start out with Blanton's, but it's the La Maison du Whiskey expression, which is 120 proof. I feel like she might get the Buffalo Trace connection, but I don't think she's gonna get the La Maison du Whiskey expression of it. 120 proof. Also, much like last year, I'm gonna try to get her with a higher proof in the beginning, and then just kind of keep bouncing back between proofs.
Smells like fake leather. No, wait, that's me. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is familiar.
I have forgotten what I have chosen already. Now again, Sarah, on distillery, if you just want to try to do 10 points and not get into the hot seat on this answer, you can get a clue.
Oh, I see. I'm a little stuck. I will take the clue.
Okay, the clue is, this is a whiskey that comes in several different expressions of that label.
Is a distillery Buffalo Trace?
You got 10 points, Sarah. You are on the board.
Is it E.H. Taylor?
No.
Oh.
Would you like to know what it is?
I would.
Okay. It is Blanton's, but it's La Maison du Whiskey Blanton's.
Now that is tricky. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't go that hardcore in my choices, so I'm regretting not grilling you harder now.
I am the god of mischief.
Oh my gosh. Okay, great. So for my first pour, I picked Pikesville Rye. Now I know Chad is super familiar with Pikesville and also the Heaven Hill profile, but I think that barely legal rye thing is gonna throw him off. Also the proof on Pikesville, it can drink a little lower depending on where you have it in a lineup. So I'm not sure that he'll get it.
Roll of the dice.
You better get him. Another 5. Boo.
Daggone it. Okay, distillery. Oh, familiar also. Okay. Oh, whatever it is, it's good. I like it.
He likes it.
It's rich.
Daddy's not home.
Daddy's not home, Mrs. Torrance. You know what? I also don't want to go into the hot seat on the first one. Can I please have my clue as to the distillery?
The clue is the name of this whiskey is 1 letter off from a name of a Kentucky town.
That's a hard clue.
Is it?
Yes!
I feel like you're not gonna think it's hard when you find out what it is.
Well, yeah. Is it Jim Beam?
Ooh, I'm sorry, Chad. That is not correct.
Oh, damn it.
I think that means you're in the hot seat?
The hot
How does it feel?
Hot.
Toasty?
Yes.
All right, this means you get 1 more roll of the die and you get 1 chance to answer for just 10 points, or you get nothing.
Yeah.
6. 6.
Okay, come on, come on, come on.
I don't even know what you're hoping for. Another 6, okay? Trivia. All right, Chad, for 10 points, or no points. Traditionally, a barrel or cask is formed using how many staves? A, 15 to 18, B, 25 to 27, or C, 31 to 33?
C, 31 to 33.
That's right.
Yeah! Trivia!
10 points for Chad. Although I feel like I should get a bonus point for getting my 10 points. Easier than you guys are 10 points.
Yeah, well, that's not how the game works.
That's not how it works? All right. So now that you're out of the hot seat, do you want to know what A was?
I do.
It was Pikesville Rye.
Oh, Heaven Hill. I was between Jim Beam and Heaven Hill. I tasted a slight nuttiness.
And I knew that's, but I did Pikesville.
Pikeville.
Yeah.
Kentucky. Pikesville. Oh, damn it.
I told you it was a good clue.
Yeah,
it was a hard clue if you don't know, I guess.
For my next one, Weller single barrel, going with a weedy mash bill, but sticking with Buffalo Trace. I think that's gonna be a little bit of a red herring. Might throw her off. She might not think I would put 2 products from Buffalo Trace in a row. 97 proof, I think it reads a little higher than that, so that could also benefit me. So, I don't know, we'll see.
2, so I have to guess the age right off the bat, to use the phrase from Chad's terminology, is giving me a little bit of leathery, tobacco-y that makes me, again, I don't know if that's me, that makes me think that it might be a bit older. I'm gonna go 10.
Gonna go 10, plus or minus 2 years. Sarah, you're in the hot seat. Ooh, it's even hot from over here, the not hot seat.
Yeah. You'll be back in it soon, don't worry.
Please roll again.
All right. 5.
Back to distillery.
Again?
Okay.
Oh, I really, I don't know. So I'm getting some floral herbal notes. Nothing's jumping out at me, so I'm gonna go with my first instinct, and that's 4 Roses.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No points. Would you like to know what it is?
I do want to know what it is.
Don't get mad at me.
Is it another Buffalo Trace?
It is.
Okay, so that was my other option, was like, is this potentially another Buffalo Trace product? But then I was like, would he do that? And then I psyched myself out about it. I should have guessed that.
Always go with your heart. That's what you tell me.
What is it?
It is Weller single barrel. Not a pick.
I am now officially mad at you. I regret giving you the softballs that I gave you. Of course, you didn't even get the first one, so.
Nope. I'm not gonna even get the softballs.
My second pour is a bit of a gamble. So I did Baker's, and it is a Jim Beam product, which I think will probably set off like Chad's alarm system as far as it being nutty and being from Beam. But I think the 107 proof point is gonna make him think, I don't know, he might read it as 100 proof, or he might read it as like something and construe it towards Booker's. If he does guess there, he might get the distillery, but I don't think he's gonna get the proof or the price point.
Let's get something that we haven't had before.
6 again.
All right, now I roll again. A 1.
You can choose anything 1 through 5 now. You can taste it first and then decide.
Ooh, that's
Or do you want to?
Yeah, that's a good, thank you, Sarah.
I mean, I guess that seems fair, right? The luck of the dice.
That's nutty. What are you doing to me, Sarah?
I don't know.
2 nutties in a row?
What are you most confident about?
Right now it's either proof or mash bill.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go with proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 103.
This is irritating. You are right on the edge of acceptable. You are 4 points away.
Oh, yes.
See, I see what you did there. You weren't sure if it was 100 or 107, so you went right in the middle just in case. I don't like that.
It's called strategy, Sarah.
Well, it's obnoxious.
Okay. So I got it right, so
You did.
my turn ends.
Any guesses as to what it is?
I would say it might be Weller 107.
No.
Or it's like a Beam Bottle and Bond.
It's Baker's.
So it's Beam. It is 107. I just had them mixed up. Okay, fine. Okay, before we go any further, we just want to hit pause and tell you about our home on the internet. It's whiskyambitions.com. It's where we're not wearing anything from it this time, but it's where you can get our t-shirts, our Glencairns, our Copitas, rocks glasses, water glasses, hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, candles, pins, and more always coming soon. That's whiskyambitions.com.
We got new merch that rolled in this week,
Yes,
so go
we do.
check it out.
Check it out.
You can also become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight, and for as little as $1 a month, you can join our community where we release our barrel picks exclusively. Did you know, Chad, that we have done 15 this year and we're already working more next year.
I did.
I didn't say that right, but that's what
you
it
got
means.
the point across.
I did. And also, our patrons are the only people who get the opportunity to participate in picks with us of a certain tier. So that's exciting too. They also get after the episode exclusives and patron-only podcasts.
There you go. All right, on with our Halloween contest. Bulleit Barrel Strength. This is one that neither one of us have had in a while. It's 119 proof. I feel like the proof could kind of throw her off. This is just sort of a random one to put in there. And I feel like it might work to my advantage.
All right, round 3. I guess I'm losing at this point.
Just by 10 points.
A 2.
2.
Age again.
Age within 2 years.
Why can't I get a 6? I want to choose.
You have a 4-year gap there to...
No, I only have a 2-year. Oh, well, I guess if I go in the middle. That's true. I hadn't thought about that before. I guess I could take your easy way out.
Wow, folks.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay.
This smells very familiar. It tastes like Booker's.
Honestly, can't remember.
If it is Booker's, then 6 years would be a safe guess. A good guess. Potentially right on the guess. Oh, it could be like a Knob Creek anniversary bottle. See, I don't like you right now. Making me second guess. No, I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Let's see, proof-wise. Maybe that narrows it down. I'm gonna say 8 years.
I am going to say you are right. And the reason why I say I'm going to say is because this is one where I could not find an age statement.
I accept. Accept. You're saying you accept it as it's exactly on since you can't prove it, or you're saying you accept it as within range?
I seriously doubt that it's exactly on, but I would say it is just within that
Ooh,
range.
I might contest this. Tell me what it is.
This is Bulleit Barrel Strength.
What?
119 proof.
What?
Bulleit is sourced currently, and
I thought that was Booker's.
I would say, well, it could be. Technically
It could be
from Jim
a lot of things.
Probably not. But I would probably say it's about 6 year. Could be 5, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt since I did pick one that I couldn't prove myself. So I would say...
Well, it's probably a range.
Yeah, I would say 8 is just acceptable.
Dang, I should have gone with 7.
It's all right. You still got your points.
I got my points.
Take your points.
Yay, no hot seat. Taste this and tell me, though. Or do you want to save your palate?
I want to save my
your
palate.
Your precious palate.
Which...
All right, Chad, it's your turn, and we are all tied up right now, so...
Okay. The end of round 3.
Let's hope that this one gets him.
For the third pour, I picked Weller 107, and this was for a few reasons. So Baker's, my second pour, was at 107 proof, and I thought, how can I get farther away from that while still maintaining the proof? Weller, obviously, let's go wheated, let's flip that mash bill on him. But I think coming off the first 2 pours, when he has the Weller, he's not gonna be able to pick up the wheat in the mash bill, and I think he's gonna be really thrown off by that 107 proof.
3.
A 3.
Mash bill.
Gotta name that mash bill. Ooh, I'm excited.
So
we haven't had this one yet.
No, we haven't. So it's dominant grain for 10 points, secondary grain for a
additional 10 points.
Additional 10 points.
I have to look at this.
Fruity, floral. Oh, grapey. Oh, dang, I wish this was distillery. I think I know the distillery. The dominant grain of this mash bill, right?
For 10 points.
Okay. Corn.
That's correct.
Okay. And now, if I get this secondary grain wrong, do I go into the hot seat or I just don't get the points?
You just don't get the points.
Okay. I am going to go with rye.
That is not correct.
Okay, so I only get the 10 points.
You only get 10 points. Thank goodness.
So it's wheat.
That's right. It is.
Wheater. Is it a Buffalo Trace wheater?
That's right.
Okay.
Any guesses as to what it is?
I feel like it is it's a Weller. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it Weller 12?
Nope.
107?
Yep.
Okay, antique. All right.
That's the one.
Hey.
Perfect. The mash bill threw him off, just as I planned.
All right, round 4.
This could be my last chance to get points, unless we somehow tie.
All right, I wanted to do a rye, but not just any rye, and I think putting it here towards the end, where she's had bourbons up till now, might also throw her off. I went with the Michter's 10-year rye. Lower proof, that might get her. Sort of been jumping around with the proofs here. And, you know, Michter's 10-year, it's not something that we have too often. Please roll, Sarah.
Ooh, a 6. Come on, choice. 5. Trivia, okay.
Question. The packaging for Basil Hayden is meant to depict A, farmer's overalls, B, preacher's robe, or C, American Indian robe.
A.
Right. Farmer's overalls. I didn't actually know that.
Wait, so how many points do I get?
You get 10 points.
There was no opportunity for more points.
Yeah.
Unless I can guess what this is?
Sure. I really didn't think we would get trivia twice in this thing.
I'm really stuck. This is probably a bad guess, but I feel like as a trickster, you would try to trip me up in this way. So is it an E.H. Taylor barrel proof?
It is not.
Okay. What is it?
This is Michter's 10-year-old rye.
Whoa! The funkiness. Okay.
The funkiness, yep.
I taste it now.
There you go.
Lastly, I have one more trick up my sleeve, also 107 proof, this particular bottle of Peerless Double Oaked. So Chad is new to this bottle, but we have been tasting it a lot lately. So it should be in his most recent recall, but I think, again, the third 107 proof in a row, along with it being double barreled, and from a distillery he's maybe not as well versed in as the others, plus that price point I think is really gonna mess him up.
So now we are tied.
We are tied. So if I want to win this, not go into a tiebreaker, which we haven't talked about,
At all.
then I better get these points with a 4, which is, price. We haven't had this one yet. Okay.
Lovely.
This is so subjective.
And it has to be within $8, because $10 is just too broad of a range. Too easy.
Too easy. Dark. Okay. What?
What?
Wow. This is, wow. A lot of fruit. Dark, rich, deep fruit. Viscous. Tastes a little LE.
Oh, okay. Is he onto something? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna say the price is $65.
You are not within $8.
Hot seat.
Hot seat.
The hot seat.
Hot seat, Chad.
Still just as hot. Okay, roll again.
Yes, you must roll again. If he gets another 6 and then a 1, I'm gonna be so mad.
1.
Proof.
Proof.
We're tied right now. This is it for all the marbles.
I have no idea what this is. Here's my guess.
This is your 1 payback.
And it's a total guess.
Okay.
It's 96 proof.
Damn, that is a total guess. It's not.
It's higher than that?
It's higher than that.
It drinks super easy. 110?
107.
Another 107? Come on!
So if you've noticed, there were 3 107s in your flight. Oh, you're gonna give them that look like you didn't give me multiple single barrels?
Hold on, let me get myself out of the hot seat. Whew, much better. Please tell me what this 107 proofer is.
Ooh, no guesses?
Well, it won't be Weller, it won't be Baker's. What else is 107?
Peerless Double Oaked.
I thought about putting that in yours.
But you decided not to.
And then I forgot. Honestly, I forgot about it.
Yes, I did it. This one's 107. They generally range 107, 108.
Wow, that's an easy drinker.
Is nice. I think that that extra barrel aging kind of polishes those edges.
So it's 30-30. We are tied.
We are tied.
We
I
need
really
to do a
thought that the score
tiebreaker.
would be higher at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't think it would come to this, a tiebreaker, but here we are, right? It's gonna be Russell's Reserve 13 year. It's barrel proof. Also the age, 13 year. She's very tuned in to the turkey profile, but we don't often have things that are 13 years old. So that might work in my advantage. I don't know, we'll see. That's what I'm going with.
Sudden death time. Actually, Sarah, I'm glad it came to this.
Are you?
Sudden death.
I mean,
Well,
it
that's
wasn't
death in the title.
It wasn't planned, but it does make for a more interesting episode, right?
That's right. So what we came up with is we each went and did a 5th pour, and we're just gonna go down the list.
1 through 5.
1 through 5. So we got a new name: proof, age, mash bill, price, and distillery.
10 points for each one you get right about the whiskey that's in front of you, and
That's
winner
right.
takes all.
Winner takes all. All right, Sarah, let's
I don't
grab
know what
them.
we win, but
I already know what it is. No, I don't.
I was like, did you see the look on my face? Oh.
Oh, you picked a hot one. You're the goddess of mischief.
My test is done. I'm ready to turn it in.
The number 1 is proof,
Proof.
right?
For proof, I said 110, but I'm now thinking it's more like 120.
You are outside of the realm.
Okay, I don't get points on that. Age, I put 7 years.
You are outside of the realm.
Oh no, I'm doing such a bad job.
Next is mash bill.
I said dominant grain corn, secondary grain rye.
You are right on both.
Woo!
10 points each for Gryffindor.
10 each.
Yeah, so 20.
Woo!
MSRP.
$68.
Wow, Sarah, you are within the range. Another
Yay,
10 points.
10 points. And finally, distillery. I put Heaven Hill.
You are incorrect.
Okay. But I got 30
You
points.
did. Very good.
How can I trip him up here? And I know that he's been throwing a lot of Buffalo Trace products my way, so you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of that book. I'm gonna throw him another Sazerac product, but not Buffalo Trace, a 1792. Now, this 1792 full proof is 125 proof. I don't always think it drinks that way, but when it does, I think the price point is very surprising for it, and I think he'll have a really hard time nailing down the distillery. He might get the mash bill, but I feel pretty confident that he'll miss everything else.
First, can you tell me the proof?
I said 122.
Within 4 points, you are.
Yes. Okay, so 10.
That was very Yoda. Within 4 points, you are.
Within 4 points, you are. Okay. Age?
Next, age.
I said 8 years.
So it is non-age stated, but yes, that is correct. That is an acceptable range.
Okay.
So you are at 20 points already.
Woo! So mash bill's next, right?
Uh-huh.
I said it is a corn mash bill. 10 points. Rye
I
secondary.
didn't say yes.
You said mm-hmm.
I was hearing your answer.
Oh, is it right?
Yes.
Okay. Rye secondary mash bill?
Yes.
Okay.
That means you have 20 points. That means you beat
That means
me.
I would, but let's keep going, Sarah. Price, $122.
Not within the range. Not even close to the range. The range is here, and you're like way over here.
Okay, fine.
So that's a no.
Okay, I don't need it. Distillery, probably wrong on this one too. Jim Beam? Okay. All right, Sarah, you ready to know yours?
Yes, but does it even matter at this point?
Okay, you are drinking Russell's Reserve 13 year.
What?
Yeah, so the proof, 114.8.
Oh,
you are 0.8
Chad.
off.
That's dirty.
Rules are
That's
rules.
dirty.
Rules are rules.
That is dirty. Every other
0.8.
proof that we've had today has been on the nose.
But
No
this
points.
one is barrel proof, or, batch, whatever you want to call it. 0.8 away. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's fair.
You got price. It's
should round down.
$70 MSRP. It would be round up, which would be a whole point off.
I did get the price.
You did get the mash bill.
But I said I was 7 years old and it's 13.
It's 13.
Yikes.
So what am I drinking?
You are drinking Barton 1792. So you said 122 proof, it's 125. Ugh, how annoying. But you did say what, like $120 something? It's only $45 MSRP.
Okay, I said 8.
Which speaks to the value.
Well, let's go to order. I said 8 years.
You did say 8 years, and it is not age stated, but it is estimated to be roughly 8.5 years.
Okay.
But we can't know for sure.
Corn, dominant grain, rye, secondary
And that's
grain.
what sealed the deal.
And I said Jim Beam. I was just getting a little nuttiness there. I don't know. I was thinking Knob Creek, to be honest.
Oh,
To
okay.
share, yeah.
Well, fair enough. It was not, but
Well, there we go.
you still won, beat me by 10 points.
Sarah, I can't remember. I feel like you won the first year, though.
That sounds right.
So I think we're tied.
and
Maybe we'll do this more regularly, not just Halloween themed.
Maybe.
So then we don't have to wear wigs.
I don't particularly care that much about winning, Chad. I just don't
wanna
want
have a good
to
time.
hear it, and he wins, is the thing.
No, I won't.
I'm just here to have fun.
I said just had a good time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
had a good
let me
time.
reference Bourbon Bowl.
That's different. That's the Bourbon Bowl.
How
That's
is it
more
different?
sports related.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta rub it in.
So there's more gloating.
Yes,
I don't like
exactly.
it. It
Yeah.
creates tension in our household.
No,
Anyways.
Halloween is a fun holiday. So
Well, I hope you had fun.
had
And I
a
hope you
blast.
had fun.
Yeah, there we go. So that's where we'll leave it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to us already, we'd love to have you. You can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos right down
Other
here.
videos.
And we hope to see you over there in one of those. Happy Halloween, Sarah.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, Chad.
Okay, and until next time, drink more bourbon.